long ago, in the heart of the dense, whispering jungles of the Madara, there lay a hidden village called Uvoko. The people of Uvoko were simple, hard-working farmers, hunters, and weavers. But they lived under the shadow of fear, for strange illnesses often swept through their village, leaving sorrow in their wake. In those days, there was no doctor in Uvoko. The people depended on old herbs, rituals, and chants passed down from their ancestors. Sometimes it worked, but many times it did not. Far away, across 7 rivers and 3 hills, in a town called Vigil, a young man named Elori was studying to become a doctor. He was the only child of a widow, Mama Ilobo, who had once lost her husband to a sickness no one in their village could name. As a boy, Elori had seen his father convulsing in pain while the villagers argued over which herb to use. None worked. That day, Elori promised his weeping mother, "I will grow up and learn how to truly heal." Years passed. Elori faced ridicule. People mocked him for leaving for the city. They said, "Doctors are only for the rich and powerful. Not for a boy from Uvoko." But Elori did not waver. He read by moonlight, worked at night to pay his fees, and volunteered at clinics to learn beyond the classroom. After 10 hard years, Elori returned. But he didn't come in a shining chariot or with a loud announcement. He came with a worn medical bag, a stethoscope, and a heart full of hope. The villagers were stunned. A doctor in Uvoko? They whispered. Some doubted him. Others tested him. An old chief refused his help, saying, "Herbs know more than your books." But slowly, Elori began to heal the sick, children with fevers, pregnant women with complications, hunters wounded by wild animals. He combined his medical knowledge with wisdom from the old herbalists. Instead of mocking the elders, he respected them, even teaching them what he knew. Soon, the same chief who had rejected him was saved from a deadly infection by Elori's timely intervention. One season, a strange fever swept through Uvoko again. People began to cough blood. Fear returned. But this time, they ran not to the forest, but to Elori's humble clinic under the mango tree. Day and night, he worked, barely eating, barely sleeping. He treated the sick, consoled the dying, and taught the healthy how to stay well. When the fever finally passed, not a single soul had been lost. Elori became more than a doctor. He became a symbol of hope. The village built him a small hospital with their own hands. Children began to say, "When I grow up, I will be like Dr. Elori." But Elori remained humble. He once said to a young apprentice, "A true doctor is not just one who treats diseases, but one who treats people with respect, care, and love." True healing comes not only from knowledge, but from compassion, sacrifice, and the courage to serve. A doctor's heart must be as strong as their mind, and as gentle as their hands.